Listen to me. We need to talk about your money, and we need to talk about how you are moving it in this digital world. I know you are scared. I know you are looking at your smartphone, looking at apps like Cash App, and you are asking yourself, Susie, is this safe? How do I use this without making a devastating mistake that wipes out my hard-earned retirement cash? You have spent 40, 50 years working for your money. You cannot afford to lose it to a typo or a scammer because you wanted to send $50 to your grandson for his birthday. But here is the reality. The world has changed. Your kids, your grandkids, the local handyman, they don't want checks anymore. They want digital payments. And if you don't learn how to navigate this safely, you're going to isolate yourself financially, or worse, you are going to fall victim to a trap because you didn't know the rules of the road. So today, I want you to stand in your truth. We are going to strip away the confusion and look at exactly how to send money on Cash App, the hidden traps you must avoid, and the ultimate security settings you need to activate right now to protect your retirement. Let's start with the big question that keeps you up at night. What happens if I send my money to the wrong person? With a traditional check, if you make a mistake, you can call your bank and put a stop payment on it. It might cost you $30, but your money is safe. With Cash App, the second you hit that pay button, that money is gone. It is instantaneous. If you send it to the wrong person, Cash App will not bail you out. The bank will not bail you out. You are at the mercy of a stranger's kindness to send it back. That is why you are afraid, and you have every right to be afraid until you know how to handle it. So, how do you do it right? First, you open the app. Right there on the main screen, you're going to see a big digital keypad. You type in the exact amount you want to send. Let's say it is $100. You type in 100, and then you tap the word pay at the bottom right. Now, this next step is where every single mistake happens. The app is going to ask you who you want to send it to. It will ask for a name, a phone number, an email, or something called a cash tag, which is just a unique username starting with a $sign. Do not, I repeat, do not just type in a name like John Smith and hit send. There are thousands of John Smiths out there, and many of them are scammers who create accounts using common names hoping you will make a mistake. The actionable takeaway here is non-negotiable. You must double verify the exact phone number or the exact cash tag with the person you are paying. Call your kids. Text your contractor. Say, read me your exact cash tag letter by letter. When you type it into the app, look at the profile picture that pops up. Does it match your loved one? Cash App will also show you a little note that says, add a note. Use it. Write, grandson's birthday or kitchen plumbing. Why? Because if there is ever a dispute, you need a paper trail. Once you have verified the recipient, you choose how you want to pay for it. Cash App lets you send money directly from your Cash App balance or from a linked debit card or bank account. If you use your balance or your debit card, it is completely free. But hear me clearly on this. Do not link a credit card to Cash App to send money. Cash App will charge you a 3% fee on the transaction. Why would you give away 3% of your hard-earned retirement money to a multi-billion-dollar tech company? You wouldn't. Use your debit card or your existing balance. Now let's talk about limits, because this is where many people about to retire get stopped in their tracks. When you first download Cash App and you haven't verified your identity, Cash App limits you. You can only send or receive up to $1,000 within a rolling 30-day period. If you try to send more, the transaction will fail and you will panic thinking your account was hacked. It wasn't hacked. You just hit the ceiling. If you want to increase that limit up to $40,000 a month, you have to verify your identity inside the app by providing your full legal name, date of birth, and the last 4 digits of your social security number. I know what you are thinking. Susie, give my social security digits to an app? No way. I understand your fear. But Cash App uses high-level encryption. More importantly, verifying your identity is what protects you from being locked out of your own funds. But here is the absolute most important part of this message. If you do not listen to anything else I say today, listen to this. You must secure the front door of your app. Right now, if someone steals your phone, or if a grandchild plays with your phone, they could theoretically open Cash App and send your money to anyone. To stop this, you need to turn on the security lock immediately. Go to your profile icon in the top corner of the app. Scroll down to Privacy and Security. You will see an option that says Security Lock. Toggle that switch on. What this does is require your phone's face recognition, fingerprint, or a specific PIN number every single time a payment is attempted. If you do not have that lock turned on, you are leaving your wallet wide open on a crowded table. Turn it on today. Let's address the scams targeting our community because the vultures are circling. A scammer might call you pretending to be Cash App support, claiming your account has been frozen and demanding you send money to unlock it. Cash App will never, ever call you on the phone to ask for your PIN, your passcode, or to demand a payment. If someone calls you claiming to be from Cash App, hang up the phone immediately. Another scam is the accidental deposit. A stranger sends you $100 on Cash App by mistake and then messages you begging you to send it back. It looks like an innocent error, but what they really did was use a stolen credit card to send you that money. If you send them $100 of your clean money back, the bank will eventually realize the original card was stolen, reverse the first transaction, and you will be out $100 of your own money. If an unknown stranger sends you money, do not send it back manually. Tell them to contact Cash App support to reverse the transaction automatically. My friends, technology is not your enemy. Fear and lack of knowledge are your enemies. You can do this. Stay safe, stay secure, and protect your hard-earned wealth.